This is coursework done in CS 426, Department of Computer Science, University of Illinois, Chicago. Let's go to our credit scene. The credit scene shows all the different credits to who made it, the music and the quality assurance, and the art that we did, and all our team members. Let's go back and let's go to our controls. So these are the controls for the game, so the player can easily understand it. So these are to interact, to move around, and to do all the different parts of the game. Let's go back. Let's actually start the play. So as you load in as a chef, as you start the game as a chef, you can see that you do not have any ingredients. So let's try to cook. I'm trying to cook here using my F button, which was through my controls, and I cannot cook. So why is that? It's because I don't have any ingredients. Okay, let me just call the helper here. Okay, the helper's there, but I can move into the storage and I can see that there's nothing. So let's go back to the hunter.
Right, so now we're the hunter, and as you can see, there are things that you can pick up on the ground. Those things are highlighted by using outline shaders on those items. There's also spotlighting for that. You can see there's chickens running around, and those are our AI constructs, which uses nav mesh and Bayesian network to probabilistically determine if they need to run away from you or not. It depends on the probability of how close the player is. Now we use the same AI for different objects, and you can see there's also audio when it's in reference to the animals, and yeah, everything you grab can be seen on your screen in terms of inventory. And now you're back to chef.
Now we're back to the kitchen scene. Since we collected all the items possible to create everything we need, the items are actually going to spawn in the storage room now for us to pick up as the chef. As you can see, we pick up the items and it gets added to our inventory. And now we're gonna head to the stove where we can actually start making the broth and the cooked meat. So the first oven's gonna create the cooked meat, and the second one's gonna create the broth. And we need both of those to create the ramen, which is the final dish. The stove turns green when the plate's ready to be picked up. And now we have the items that we need to make ramen. We're gonna mix it up in the pan here. And there we go, we have the ramen made. And now we're gonna go serve it to the customer. And there we go. We successfully have made ramen and served the plate that was needed.